Sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And so tonight, I want to talk to women and men who watch this channel and talk about, are you sexually frustrated? Are you sexually frustrated? And let me just tell you, I have been inundated over the last 2 years from people all over the world. It's like, Dr. Gail, I am sexually frustrated. My wife, my husband ain't giving it up. And so tonight I want to talk to you about how to deal with it and overcome it. Because it is something huge, but it's something that is fixable. It is something that every married couple goes through, whether they want to admit it or not, right? Because life is happening to us every single day. And I don't want you to continue to be sexually frustrated and you decide that you want to walk away or whatever. And let me tell you, I have a couple of videos on here where I have been inundated by men thanking me for talking about how the reasons why we withhold sex and all of these different kind of things. And if you follow me on here, you probably have seen all of those videos. So just make sure that you look at my channel and partake of all the teachings that I have done in the past. Okay. And so tonight, I want to talk to you about, are you sexually frustrated? Okay. And how do you know if you are sexually frustrated, right? Do you find yourself angry all the time? Do you find yourself depressed? Do you find yourself dissatisfied with the amount of sex that you're having? Do you find yourself looking at your spouse saying, I can do better somewhere else? Do you find yourself saying that I know he or she really doesn't want to engage with me, but they're just doing it because that's their wifely or husband duty, right? That is not the will of God for you and your sex life, right? It's not, right? But let me just tell you, 6 out of 10 couples will admit that they are struggling in the area of having meaningful quality sex. And it's because so many things are going on in our worlds, right? We got work, we have social media, we have bills, we have homes, we have children, we have health issues, we have you name it, we have it going on. And when the pandemic hit, it just became magnified and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And so now people are really struggling and sexually frustrated, right? And there are some reasons why you have become sexually frustrated. Not having sex is just the surface. We want to look at the root causes of the reasons why you are sexually frustrated. And I'm just going to go through a few of them tonight. I'm not going to be able to tackle them all in this teaching, but poor communication is number one. Yes, poor communication, physical issues, mental issues, emotional issues, medical issues. Some of these are some of the big reasons why people are sexually frustrated. And I'm not going to break each one of them down, but you can look them up or whatever, or you can contact me if you're looking for a consultation. I can help you, okay? But since people's needs, wants, and desires change over the years, especially if you have been in your marriage for a couple of years, we are doing a poor job checking in with our spouses and asking them, what are your needs? What are your wants? And what are your desires outside and inside the bedroom? Because let me just tell you, if your needs are not being met outside of the bedroom, it automatically trickles inside of the bedroom. Some people are like, no, yes, it does. Because if you're having poor communication outside of the bedroom, I guarantee you, you're not talking to your spouse about your sexual needs. If you have poor physical, you're not exercising, you're not walking, you're not eating correctly, I guarantee you it is affecting you in your bedroom. If you have emotional stress, if you're stressed out at home, if you're stressed out at your job, if you're stressed out with your children, I guarantee you it's going to spill over to you not wanting to engage in sex in the bedroom. You see how all of this correlates together? Yes. Okay. So how do I deal with my sexual frustration, Dr. Gail? First thing is, you got to have an open, honest communication with your spouse. Well, I tried to talk to him. How did you approach them? Did you tell them how this makes you feel, or did you blame them for you being sexually frustrated? It's a difference. So have an open, honest communication with them and see how you can assist them to get them where you need them to be to meet your sexual needs. Number 2, redirect your pent up sexual energy. If you know your spouse is struggling and they are stressed out and they have a lot going on, right? And they want to engage with you, but their bodies just physically can't because they got so much going on, or they physically can't because they have some medical issues going on. Redirect that. Go exercise, right? When you exercise, you get the same high that you get when you're releasing sexually, okay? When you're orgasming. So redirect that. Get some physical activity going, right? Masturbate if you have to. Masturbate to relieve yourself. And I'm not saying use masturbation as a form of sex, because it's not. Because too much masturbation can be just as bad as not doing it at all. It has to be done in moderation, and do not masturbate to porn, because that can become addictive and become another problem as well. Okay. Number 3, compromise. Compromise. Okay, honey, what can I take off your plate so you can be available to fill my love plate, right? Compromise. Have conversations and be willing to do what they need you to do so they can arise to the occasion that you need them to arise to. Number 4, seek help. That's the reason why I started doing the work that I do, because I understand what it is to be in your position. And let me just tell you this, I never coach or counsel something I have not conquered in my own marriage. Everything that I put out to you guys, everything I have researched, been through it, conquered it, or helped some other people conquer it. I just don't pull this stuff out of the top of my head because it sounds good on YouTube. Seek help. It is nothing wrong with investing in your marriage. I guarantee you, I am much less expensive than your divorce lawyer. Try me. And number 5, adjust your expectations. Don't think that you're going to be swinging from the ceilings like you were in your 20s, in your 50s, your 60s, and your 70s. Adjust your expectations. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have quality sex. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you should stop desiring and wanting sex. What I'm saying is adjust your expectation to what's going on in your spouse's current situation today. That's the reason why it's so important that you're having conversations, okay? Just know that if you're sexually frustrated, you don't have to stay that way. You can come out. But it's going to take you stepping outside of yourself and not just looking to get your needs, your wants, and your desires met, but to looking to your spouse and figuring out how you guys can work as a team to get it done. Okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're looking for more resources to take your marriage to a whole nother level, I'm your girl. Please click the link below and visit my website. There's tons of ebooks and books and all kind of things just to help you on this wife life journey. As well as I would love for you to join me on all my other platforms. You can look for me on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page. I am always hanging out on all my platforms. So click the link below and join my tribe. I truly appreciate you.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started.